the trees begin to change colors. And a tree, out of a tree, you can make a house.
You'll be okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Out of a tree, you can make a house.
Yeah, that's right.
And trees. So listen, God is a good place to start. And to start with God, and then He will just bring you to the place where you can benefit others. I'm thinking about even with me and being a preacher. I'll tell any preacher to really be good at this, you got to read.
Yeah.
You got to study. You got to prepare. I told Mother Helen, I said, well, I'm going home, going back to the room, and I'm going to practice. And she looked at me and said, practice? Yes. Because anytime you give an opportunity to speak, you don't need to be rambling on.
That's right. That's the truth.
You don't need to be talking about things that don't matter or things that's not going to make a difference. You need to bring something that the people can have a better understanding, something that can be applied to their life. And I hear you. And I know how you're thinking. You were thinking, I'm so small, I'm just one, I'm just insignificant, ain't much I can do. But I come this morning to tell you, yes, there is.
Come on.
Yes, there is. There is something that you can do. As small as you are, if you don't have no money, or you don't have no education degree, or you don't have this, there is something you can do.
That's right.
There's something you can do. And then a lot of people say, well, I've done this and I've done that and I've done that. You're not going to be able to rest on that.
That's right.
You got to keep on doing it. And I like to tell the story about how you got a cousin, nephew, son, and the last time you talked to them about Jesus, they cussed, they clown, they act a fool, showing up. Go talk to them again. Come on. Because you don't know. And you don't know when they will receive you.
That's right.
We are supposed to be fishing, and you throw out there and you don't catch nothing, and then you take your tackle and I'll go home. You're not going to ever get it. You got to keep fishing. And one of the things where we fail and break down is God, He opens a door. I'm almost through. He opens a door for us.
Amen. Yes, sir.
And we're not there to take advantage of what God has set up for us. Let me tell you something. Anytime there's a person that's sick on their sick bed, the pastor needs to go sit with them.
Amen.
Because they can't run. When you're laying up there sick, can't run, you begin to listen. I don't know anybody that's sick and you're in the hospital and you don't start thinking about dying.
Say that, sir. Say that. What you say? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That'd be a good opportunity for a pastor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Say, well, listen, I know you have some concerns. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
can make a difference.
Yes, sir.
A
Yes,
lot
sir.
of people don't feel that they can make a difference.
Well,
I have a personal ministry to young teenage boys and girls. And the girls are awful creatures. They're awful. These girls are awful. And I think sometimes I'm too old. Because a girl, listen, you can teach her the Bible, she can sing in the choir and everything, but she get to a point where a boy is important to her.
Look out.
And that boy represents destruction or harm or hindrance or distraction.
Yeah.
If he not the right.
That's right, sir.
Right about that, right. You're right.
And I asked the teenage girl, I said, why do you all that go to church, been in church all your life, why are you so attracted
Well,
Go ahead.
to the boys that we call thugs?
that's it. That's it.
And I just can't understand that. A church boy,
Come on,
they
come
not
on.
him when they get prayed, they don't want him.
They don't want him.
Thug.
The thug.
These young men, they really can
Reckon.
trip up a young lady's life.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Tell them.
And if even working with boys and everything, when that boy begins to smell
Look out, sir.
on his arm and start bristling up.
All right.
Now listen, if he don't have a father in that house to knock that bristle off of him,
Go ahead,
Look
sir.
out,
Tell
sir.
the truth.
then he just headed for trouble.
That's right. That's right. Go ahead.
Because he'll see the wildness in him is waking up. And if you don't have somebody there to tame